Hi, this is the second templates tutorial, and in it we're going to look at how you organize templates in Pronto. While we'll focus specifically on view templates, it's worth noting that the same principles apply to table or any other types of templates in Pronto. This tutorial follows on from the first view templates tutorial, which is also on our website and well worth watching before this one. This tutorial is going to look at how to organize view templates in their own little folder system. We'll cover creating new folders for templates, moving templates, deleting templates, and finding template files in Windows Explorer to duplicate them or copy them for use on another computer. You organize your templates in the Organize Templates dialog. You can open this in two ways. Firstly, when you go to create a new view from a template using the Graph Using Template button, you have the option to organize templates down here. Clicking on this button opens the Organize Templates dialog. Alternatively, you can organize your templates with or without a project open by selecting the Tools View Templates option. The first thing to note is that clicking on a template on the left will bring up its preview information on the right. If we click on the template that we created in the first tutorial, we can see that the thumbnail shows the two graphs that we created, and we can quickly see the name and description and the data streams that the template is based on. As you can see, we have a lot of templates and they're not ordered very well. What I want to do is group them into folders, so I'll start by creating a folder for all my PM1000 templates. I click on New Folder and give it a name. Moving folders or items is very easy. You can either use the up-down arrow keys or just click and drag items around. So I can move this new folder to the top of the tree, then select the first PM1000 template and drag it into the folder. Note that if I drag the item over the folder, the grey line showing the target position is indented, showing that the item will be dropped into the folder. If I move the dragged item just below the folder, the grey target line loses its indent, which shows that the item would be dropped below the folder. I can then multi-select the rest of the PM1000 templates to drag into the folder. You can multi-select in any of the normal browser ways. Either drag a box around the items of interest, start the dragging from white space off the items though, or click on individual items, holding down the Shift key to select a range or the Control key to add individual items to the selection. With the items selected, again I click and drag them up to the folder. You can also create folders within folders and drag folders into and out of other folders. The other folder I want is a PM3000 folder, so I'll create this and put in the 3-phase 4-wire folder as a subset of PM3000 templates. I'll then move all PM3000 items into that folder. You can easily rename items too. There are often many ways of doing things depending on what you're familiar with. Taking renaming as just an example, I'll show you where to find the different ways of doing things. In this case, you can start renaming an item in one of 4 ways. Either click on the item and click on the Rename button, or right-click on the item and select Rename from the context menu, or click twice on the item slowly, not a double click though, or click on the item and press the F2 function key, which is a standard edit shortcut key. Then either hit return or click away from the item to finish editing the name. You can also rename a template and change the description by selecting the item and clicking on the Edit Summary Info button. Now to delete one or more templates, select them and click on the Delete button or press the Delete key. You can also delete whole folders of templates. In this example, I've got a corrupt template on my computer, which I'll delete now. Note, templates may appear corrupt if you use an old version of Pronto to look at templates made with a newer version. In this case, it is advisable to update to the latest version of Pronto before deleting any seemingly corrupt views. Get the latest version of Pronto by clicking Help, Check for Updates. Then you're ready to save your organizational changes. Note, if you click on Cancel, any changes you've made will be lost. This includes new folders, name changes, moved items, and even deleted items will be reinstated, i.e. you'll be back with the template list you had at the start. Lastly, if you'd like to copy templates and transfer them between computers, you can use Windows Explorer to browse to the folder that they're in. To find where the template files are stored, go to Tools, Options. On the General tab, click on the File Locations button. You can see that View Templates are stored in D, Pronto for Windows, Templates. Now if I open Windows Explorer and go to this directory, you can see the templates are stored as individual files, with the folder hierarchy as you created it in Pronto. Template files are normal Windows files and can be copied, moved, or deleted from this folder. Then in Pronto, the template list will be refreshed the next time you go to use a template. To test this out, I'm going to duplicate the template we created in the first tutorial. I'll leave it with this new name as it's pretty clear this is the new one. Going back to Pronto, we can see that this new template has appeared in the 3-phase 4-wire folder. It's at the bottom of the folder because Pronto doesn't know anything about it yet. If I move it up to below the other one and save the changes, when I go back in, it's just where I want it. So that's the end of this tutorial, but please watch the third tutorial which covers editing templates and creating new templates based on existing ones. Many thanks.